This is Marcus Brown bringing you today's market update. We start with the news that the UK economy is set to take a multi-million pound hit on the back of continued strikes being held by the staff of Southern Rail. Yesterday saw a complete stop to services on the company's rail, maritime and transport union network as guards and drivers went out on strike. Resolution talks are set to take place today aimed at resolving the latest drivers' dispute and will be held at the Consolation Service ACUS. The cost of disruption is estimated to be around £45 million per day, totalling some £130 million overall. In Brexit news, it has been reported today that UK smaller lenders are growing ever more fearful that the government will continue to delay its banking lenders reforms as it remains too concerned with Brexit negotiations. Chief Executive of Secure Trust Bank, Paul Linham, has stated that the government needs smaller banks to fill the vacuum when times get tough and larger banks clamp down on lending. Reforms will take place at some point in the future, but with Brexit very much on the government's agenda, analysts do not expect any changes to occur soon. Yesterday saw some of the biggest deals of 2016 take a step closer to completion. Shareholders of US seeds company Monsanto gave their backing to $66 billion takeover of German chemicals giant Bayer. The terms of the deal will see Monsanto shareholders receive $128 per share in cash when the transaction is complete. The agreement will face a number of regulatory hurdles, but is expected to be completed by the end of next year. In indices news, the UK 100 closed yesterday's trading 90.5 points up, yet has opened down this morning, currently trading around 6,950. The Germany 30 also finished up at yesterday's trading close, however the index is trading down at today's open. In corporate news, Wells Fargo failed a living will test, meaning future growth will be capped by regulators. HSBC will shut a quarter of its UK branches in the last 2 years. Goldman Sachs is to name David Solomon and Harvey Schwartz as Gary Cohn's successor. In upcoming data, 7:45 saw French Consumer Price Index for November released. 9 o'clock, Italian Consumer Price Index for November was announced. 9:30, UK ILO unemployment rate for October is revealed. Also at 9:30, UK average earnings for October is uncovered. 10 o'clock sees Eurozone industrial production figures for October released. 12:15, Bank of England Governor Mark Carney will give a speech. 1:30, US retail sales for November is announced. 7 o'clock sees the much anticipated US Federal Reserve interest rate decision and monetary policy statement, and also at 7 o'clock US FOMC economic projections is also announced. Thank you for listening.